Time to see what's new in Warframe this week. We should probably have mentioned something, but I'll leave that for just a little bit later, because the Archon shard this week, it's going to be a Crimson Archon shard, which means Archon Amur, with a Sabotage and a Disruption, followed obviously by the Showdown. Meaning that Chipper will be selling the Amber Archon shard. Yeah, there it is. Oh, then we have, come on, Kahl's mission, that if you have completed them all up to date, that includes actually extracting at the end of them. That will be Sneaky Sabotage and still not timed. Despite what I will only put as a slight little oopsie when reset actually happened, the normal circuit you can get a hold of either, well, this is kind of a no-brainer here. You can get a hold of Ivora. I would love to stop there because out of the three I do prefer her, but Anoris is also a really good frame, as is Titania. Hard choice. Anoris for survivability, Ivora for damage dealing, Titania for healing. Swapping it over to the Steel Path for the Incarnon Genesis devices. So glad they actually fixed this. The Bow Incarnon, the Latron, the Furus, the Furax, or the Strun. Week 2 actually turned up. It was a little bit of a hiccup, but it didn't last too long. Of course, don't forget, the item you choose first is the one you will get at tier 5. The one you choose second is the one you will get at tier 10. Nightwave this week, well, elite acts would be free one captured Solaris using a Granum Crown. That's actually fairly easy. Just do any Corpus ship tile set and check all of the corridors. Not the ones on the normal part of the ship, the side corridors. Not what I was going to say, had to quickly correct that. And open one of each era/tier of relic. One Lith, Meso, Neo, and Axie. One of each. Normal acts, kill 500 enemies. Complete 3 Void Flood missions. Really? Again? Actually, no, that was Armageddon, wasn't it? Never mind. Catch 6 rare fish in the plains of Eidolon. Kill 20 enemies in 5 seconds. And complete 3 assassination missions. I would love to see this say kill 50 enemies in 5 seconds and be an elite act, because that would be an elite act. Credit offerings is more of exactly the same with, yes, you guessed it, another Stannax helmet. He has quite a few, so it's pretty much, there's going to be one near enough every week. There is the Lens Solstice skin blueprint. I do love that. And now we have the Prisma one. This may actually serve a purpose. And then there is the Wolf Hood blueprint. It is for the operator, even though it doesn't say it anymore. A hood from the only, where does it say operator? Weird naming system, because they just don't name things right. And of course Citrine's alternate helmet is there. I do like that helmet, especially since that gem is floating in the middle of it. Oh, and Gauze's mag helmet. There is the Fragor Brock skin blueprint, the Maylock Desert Camo skin blueprint, Grohl's Thumper floof, the Emissary emblem. This is of course a shoulder emblem, not a glyph or a sigil. There is the Heat Sword blueprint. This is for the actual Heat Sword, and to be fair, still waiting for this to be primed. The Plink Shock Camo skin blueprint, the Exergus Shock Camo skin blueprint. I'm now realizing in theory that should be able to fit on a Tenet weapon. The Heat Dagger, of course, the pair of them can be combined together at a certain point, but you need the blueprint from the marketplace to do that. The Saturn 6 ornament that we still can't zoom into because it's on the list of things Digital Extreme never get round to fixing. Augment wise, the Viper augment is, well, it's ammo efficiency, yes, but it's on headshot for 2 seconds. That thing fires so quickly. If you can land that headshot, it works fairly well, but it's not for the twin, so moving on. Loki's decoy augment can be fairly useful, and Mirage's prism augment also very useful. Junk. Then of course, a quick reminder. If you have Helmut's Invigoration segment, it's always worth keeping an eye on because it's different for everybody. Different frames, different invigorations. Every 10th one does mutate, allowing you to put any of the mutations onto whatever frame you have equipped, but sometimes they do have pretty decent ones in there, so always worth checking that because that also resets at the same time every week. Jumping over to see what Teshin has for a steel path on a store this week, well, you can kind of guess it, it's the Shotgun Riven mod. Still, in my opinion, 25 steel essence more than it needs to be. That should be about 50, Zor should be about 25, but of course with the Shotgun Riven mod turning up, we all know what's coming next week, which is great considering what's coming this week. And I don't mean this. Coming this Wednesday, June 21st, possibly between 10 AM and 12 PM ET, the 7 Crimes of Kahl. Why the weird time considering they usually update at 2 PM? Pretty much every Tuesday for Prime stuff and Wednesday for updates, because it is now launching on all platforms, which means it has to go by console times, which is any time between 10 AM and 12 PM. But that means new frame. Not going to talk about what's in his right hand. His new signature weapon, because Kahl is a frame that you will be able to get a hold of with his signature weapon from the new boss battle that is coming, that will be a time-limited event, because it also brings the Duviri expansion that has the boss battle where you fight Kahl to get the parts for Kahl. I'm looking forward to that quite a bit. The Gauss Deluxe skin? Not sure. I really do like the look of it, but obviously it just depends what it actually looks like in game. The Kahl customizations didn't look too bad, but the Drifter suit, I heard a lot of jokes and everything else about it, so won't judge that until I actually see it. The new decrees look like they could be fairly fun, 15 new ones, but spiteful decrees, which means they will have bad side, a new 10 gen item. Again, this Wednesday, June 21st. Possibly between 10 AM and 12 PM because of consoles. Looking forward to this because that frame, I'm hoping, is better than his abilities make him sound. And with that, we'll leave this off here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.